dinner, and then afterwards we decided to come out to this viewing point that has the most incredible view. And I ended up taking a photo on the ledge here that I've taken 2 other times before, once in 2003 and once in 2008. Kind of cool that I've been marking time based on this spot. I think we're gonna go see my uncle and my aunt and the night on a good note. Look at that. Oh, I didn't realize that it's been windy, so I apologize if the audio has been totally ruined by that. You should put on some music or something.
Tony.
Dad,
Tony Davis.
put on some music for us.
Don't you guys have something on your phone?
We're working. We're working the land.
We're working the land. You're working the land.
It's like they never stop. It's like there's an unlimited amount of ovens.
I bet you there's a tool for this.
I know, it's like, there's gotta be an easier way to do it.
It's gotta be like a shaker or something,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Genuinely, shopping at that grocery store was like shopping at Costco, but it's 10 times smaller. I feel like we just went on a mission. But we got lots of good things. Big fan of Intermarché. I've been seeing their commercials all the time on TV.
Partir de veja porque senão partes toda.
Mete a casca no chão?
Sim, sim, eu depois apanho assim.
Ok.
We have a 2-hour car ride today, so plan is to leave at 7 a.m. and let me just say it is 6:30 and I hear very few people out there. Something I'm just realizing now as I'm doing my makeup is that my skin has been so clear here. I don't know why, because I technically on my period right now I should have some hormonal acne, but this is my fit for today. It is my classic black tee mom jean vibe. I haven't worn this outfit pairing in so long because it's been so hot here, but we're actually heading out today to Aveiro, which has a lot of water. It's kind of like a Portuguese Venice vibe because we're gonna go on a boat, go through the city, I assume. I don't know much about Aveiro. But today we are gonna be by the water, so it's gonna be quite colder. I think it's gonna be 22 the high. So I need my jeans. I also have this sweater, my Lululemon Define sweater. I think this is what it's called. Also got my phone, a water bottle. I'm gonna bring my Lululemon belt bag as well. We've got a boat tour scheduled for 1:15. So right now it is 7:33. We should probably be leaving at around 8. Get there around 10, do some exploring, maybe some food. And then I'm excited for the actual boat tour. I think it'll be fun. It was like 13 euros per person to do it, and we booked the tickets online in advance just because right now August is a very popular time for tourism in Portugal. So if we were just going at a non-seasonal time for tourism, I think we would have just bought the tickets there, no problem. But just in case, I think it's a good thing that we got our tickets in advance to guarantee we'll get on them because it's quite the distance to get out there. But I've never been to Aveiro. I'm very excited. And of course, I'm taking you with me. So let's go. We currently just arrived to Costa Nova and we're heading to the water now. We got a little glimpse of the water from the car and it's just such a different vibe than anywhere else we have been on this trip in Portugal. I actually don't recall the last time I've been on the coast, so I'm really looking forward to it. This area has some beautiful homes though. It's obviously a little chilly because I've got a sweater on. Fam's here. I'm gonna put the sunglasses on because I'm squinting like crazy. And let's go. discovery that turns out I don't think I've ever been to the ocean. And it's magnificent, beautiful. The air is incredible. It's funny because all of my friends that are Portuguese are from areas where they're right on the ocean, and it's just beautiful. I don't know what else to say. As you can see, Costa Nova has a very unique beachy vibe. All of the homes just look whimsical and fun, and they have magnificent use of color. I just found it so interesting to walk down the street because every single home was a bit different. If you're planning on making your way to the heart of Aveiro, I think this is definitely worth the little pit stop. The first half of this 45-minute boat tour wasn't the most interesting for the eyeballs. There wasn't much to see because you're passing pretty much a highway, but you are learning about Aveiro's history with salt production. The second half of the tour becomes a lot more interesting. You get to see the heart of the city, and I was honestly so impressed by the tour guide. He was able to go between French, Portuguese, and Spanish without skipping a beat, and I was mesmerized. I want that skill. I'm on my tippy toes right now because it's the only way or only place I can put you. Aveiro yesterday was absolutely stunning though. Going to the Costa Nova where all those beautiful houses are, magnificent. A little touristy, but magnificent. I think it ended up being like one of my favorite cities I visited in Portugal so far. I really loved Porto in the past, and Coimbra. Oh my goodness, Coimbra is magnificent as well. I want to go back there on my next trip because last time I was there was in 2009, so it's been a bit. I think Aveiro is one of those cities that I felt like, oh, I could live in one of these apartments here and see myself really enjoying this environment because it feels like a very walkable city. It feels like it has those things about Toronto that I really love, the lifestyle in Toronto. But of course, with a European flair, a touch with my home roots, all those things, it was really great. I wasn't expecting to love it as much. People were also low-key roasting me on Instagram about the fact that I have never been to the ocean before. Honestly, I had thought I had been to the ocean before, but when I really started doing the thinking tank action, I realized that it's only been lakes that I've been to. And some people on Instagram were saying like, don't you border to oceans in Canada? Correct. We've got the Atlantic on the East Coast and the Pacific on the West Coast. I can't emphasize enough, Canada is massive. I've shamefully never been outside of Ontario, and it's something that I want to do, but to travel to like Vancouver, which is the other major city in Canada, it's almost like going to Portugal. Canada is very, very large. But yeah, never been to an ocean in Canada nor in Portugal because it's just never been one of the day trips. But I feel like this trip has really solidified. I want to explore more of the coast here because it's beautiful. I have friends who are constantly on the coast, and it's just another part of Portugal that I haven't really explored. We're definitely more, where my grandparents are from is more inland, practically in Spain. So it's a different vibe. I need water. I did end up buying a few souvenirs. I got some magnets from Costa Nova with the houses on them. Is this gonna focus? Hello. There we go. And I got a few. One like that. I didn't really need this thing, but when in Portugal, you know. A dark green Galo de Barcelos. This is a very iconic piece from Portugal. For some reason, it really tickles my fancy. I think objectively it's a very strange piece, but because of my background, it makes me feel very warm and cozy. The trip is definitely coming to an end, and I'm feeling ready to go home and back to routine and just kind of take this as an opportunity to appreciate the things I have at home, because I think that's one of the beautiful things about travel is you get to really appreciate all of these small and big things about another country. And oftentimes there are those things that exist in your own home, city or province or country, but because they're part of your everyday, you just don't appreciate them to the same level that someone who's just traveling there for the first time or traveling in general might appreciate. So I'm ready to have kind of like that honeymoony eyes again for Toronto, and I love fall in the city, so I'm kind of getting excited about that. Tomorrow I'm probably going to start packing, and really today I'm just focusing on enjoying this final, I guess, normal day in Portugal. Okay, I need to like, not be on my tippy toes. Don't know how ballerinas do it. I really don't. I've been like, deep. I don't know if I've shown you guys this either, but these have been my really impressive Chanel-ish that I've been wearing. And now I'm gonna go downstairs and see the bolish de bacalhau that I think my grandmother's gonna start frying.
cousin. My cousin,
Sim.
no, my uncle, by the house, finished school over here.
Sim. I loved that we ended the trip with this really long walk around my grandparents' hometown and hearing stories about their lives here, seeing where my grandmother was born, where my grandfather was raised, where they courted each other at this random corner on the street. It really felt extra special to match these stories to the places and feel that energy from the past. In that,
Nós vivemos ali
yeah, that door right there.
Nós também, quando fomos para o Canadá, vivíamos aqui. Já tinha água e luz naquele
Aqui, nesta, yeah.
Nesta. Depois vivíamos aqui. Primeiro vivíamos já lá.
Sim.
Quantos era o chão? Nem 25 cêntimos era.
Yeah.
Nem 25 cêntimos era.
It was 100
André em
scooters.
escudos.
25 cents.
Maybe 10,
rent.
10, 15.
Yeah.
To rent.
This is the way that it's like black out, and you can see
Yeah.
it over there, another city or town.
It's almost noon and I'm still in pajamas because I have been scrambling to edit last week's vlog, or last week's vlog to you, today's vlog for me. It's our last day here, our last full day here. We leave tomorrow. So much packing has to get done right now. I'm optimistic though it won't take me long. I don't know if that's just naive optimism or I just trusted myself to get this done. It's gonna be nice going home and getting back into routine, but it has been a really beautiful trip here, so it is hard to leave, and it's particularly hard to leave them, my grandparents. Like, I'm not looking forward to that goodbye, but the one peace of mind that I have right now is that in less than 2 weeks, another batch of family is coming to visit them. So I know that they're gonna have a house full of people again very shortly, and that makes me happy. Oh, see how quickly you shut the door when the camera comes out? Oh, look at that. Are those the resistance bands that you haven't used, Matthew?
Huh? What was your excuse?
I worked out with them.
Sure.
Yeah. Almost there. Close the door.
Cappuccino.
He wants a cappuccino.
Cappuccino. Oh my gosh, close the box, You have to use both phones for the cappuccino.
Is the milk first or the coffee?
I think the one does the milk first and you fill mostly with milk.
Oh yeah, it says it here. It's whatever. That's a glowing review. Okay, let's go.
E vai assim, para ficar assim apertadinho.
Very nice.
Está melhor.
Very nice.